There's a experience I had back in 1989.
Too far back.
Okay. I had an experience in the past.
Too far back.
Okay. I had an experience.
Too far back.
Okay.
Esther's father told her a joke really often. It was a riddle. Esther, where was the man when he jumped off the bridge? In the water. That was after he jumped. In the air. That was after he jumped. On the bridge. That was before he jumped. He asked her that a lot. And she gave him all of those answers over and over again and never satisfied him. So then he croaked. One day, Esther is with Kate. Kate, I have a riddle for you. Where was the man when he jumped off the bridge? London? Esther couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. Well, this is sort of the game we're playing with you a little bit.
Right.
In other words, rather than I had an experience, you're having an experience.
Yes.
You're having an experience.
Yes.
And this is the only one that matters.
Okay.
In other words,
thank you.
Certainly it's nice to talk about things. We're not trying to get you to release your past. We're really not. We like you to utilize your past to feel good in the now. And
It is a now question.
sometimes memories do enhance now, but nothing enhances now like now. Nothing enhances
Then I
now
need your help.
like alignment right now.
I need your help.
Then we can't help you, because you can't be in need and receiving at the same time. We've harassed you right out of alignment here, haven't we?
I'm still there.
What do you want?
Okay. I've sat in meditation to open myself to be available to whatever it is, to receive some guidance or information.
Let's put that into perspective. I've sat in meditation. I've quieted my mind with the deliberate intent of releasing resistance so that my vibration can raise to my greatest awareness of what the source within me knows about any subject in the world. That's the way to say what you just said.
Yes. And I still haven't received anything.
So we'll say it again. I'm sitting in meditation with the intention of releasing beliefs that are blocking my receptivity. So if I haven't received anything, then I'm still blocking my receptivity. And my attention to the fact that I haven't received anything is adding to my blocking of receptivity. And so it goes on and on and on. So when do you receive? You do it all the time.
Yeah.
Have you noticed when it is?
All the time. Except for this one
Except
part.
when I'm trying to make it happen.
No, except for this one part.
Except when I'm trying to make it happen. This is what we were talking about trying too hard to translate the vibration into something tangible. And why? This is the big question. This is the question of all questions, and this is the answer of all answers. Because you want to make it tangible so that others can observe it. Because it isn't enough for most of you to receive it and know it just for you.
Well,
Esther
yeah.
sat one day amidst the beauty of her Texas home and offices and said, it's too much for just me. It's too much beauty. It's too much accomplishment. It's too much of everything for just me. And we were saying to her, there is never too much for you, Esther. There is never too much. But in a practiced unworthiness, there is this feeling that you got to make it so everybody else can see it, and it has to be their benefit too, not just yours. And that's where you get off your track. Can you hear this? Can you feel what we're getting at?
Well, there was a birthing of something that took place. And I feel like it's in alignment with who I am and what I'm doing.
But you see what you're doing? You're trying to rush the process to the manifestation. And in the needing it to be conditional, then you're missing the alignment. And as long as you're missing the alignment, it can't become. You see how you get off?
But why can't I do it with everything else except this one part? Is it that I desire it too much?
It's not possible for you to desire too much. You don't plant the corn and then stomp on the ground and say, show yourself to me now. You allow the process of it to evolve, and when it's ready, you will rendezvous with it, you see. It's like that. It's what we were talking about earlier, because everything we're talking about is all the same thing, isn't it? So we have some soft and easy questions for you. Do you accept the vibrational nature of this universe?
Absolutely.
And do you accept the perfection of vibration even before you can perceive it?
Yes.
And do you appreciate, acknowledge and appreciate law of attraction's precise ability to match things up?
Of course.
Do you like the idea of compatibility?
Yes.
Do you understand that compatibility and law of attraction are all the same thing? So you accept that it's a vibrational universe, and you accept that the vibration is being acknowledged and responded to by law of attraction. So you accept that the vibrations are becoming more.
Yes.
Do you accept that your dreams are vibrational?
Yes.
Do you accept that in this dream that is in the state of becoming, that it is gaining momentum?
Yes.
Do you accept that your ability to perceive it, to translate it, to receive it in its fully evolved state is dependent upon your vibrational alignment with it? It is a vibration that you are perceiving, and when you do that, you will feel the satisfaction of that alignment, and then it will become the manifested version. But if you want to skip over that to the manifested version of it, then you've missed this piece that is essential.
You gave me the message I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a message everybody's looking for. It's the piece that matters. And so let's speak it in really easy to remember.
You have a Kleenex?
Let's speak it in really easy to understand terms. Really, really easy to understand terms. If at any point I leave the path of least resistance, I will feel negative emotion. So when I do that, stop right then and regroup for the feeling of satisfaction. You have the ability to stay true to your dream before it manifests. And you all tell yourself such silly stories like, oh, well, if I've been true to my dream forever and it hasn't manifested and I'm just weary of it. And we say, your weariness is an indication you're not true to your dream. Don't tell us you're tired and weary. That's exactly what we're talking about here. That's exactly what we're talking about here. Staying in alignment with who you are. We've sort of talked this into the ground. So now we have 3 questions for you.
Okay.
Do you live in a vibrational universe?
Of course.
Is law of attraction working everything out just right?
Yes.
Can you feel where you are in relationship to that every moment of every day?
Yes.
Do you have a legitimate complaint in the world?
No.
Yeah.
You know I want to hug you.
Yeah. We're figuring this out, aren't we? You're on fire.